Hi everyone, I'm Michelle and this is FlossMas day number 4. This is the 4th of December. How are we all doing? This is take number 2 for me. I just had to go and put some blusher on because I looked at myself in the camera and I thought people are going to think this is a Halloween thing at this rate. I looked so pale and I still actually don't look necessarily all that healthy, but I feel fine. So how are we doing? It's Friday today, so well, it's Friday for me. It'll be Saturday tomorrow by the time you see this. So we've just finished school for the week. It seems like it's been a long month this week. So I got home and I did my nails. So I think I've mentioned them before that I really like a brand of nail stuff called Sisterco or Sistaco. I never know how they pronounce it. It's an Australian thing and it gives you, I don't know if you can see those, the shiniest nails. So yeah, it's like a gel that you put on and then you put on a powder on top and then you put a gel top coat on, and that will last exactly like that for a good, probably a good week or so. And then they have this remover that you paint on and it just literally takes it straight off, and it's fabulous. It doesn't have any of the chemicals in it that are really bad for your nails, and I really like it. It's so simple to do. Anyway, just a little momentary lapse about some nail polish there. Right, the first thing I've got to show you, I was contacted by a lady called Wendy who is Atlanta Stitcher, and she said, did I want to see her Christmas tree? And I was like, well, of course I want to see your Christmas tree. And so she sent me a link to a video of her Christmas tree. Now, I will put the link, the full link, down below, but I'm going to show you a little snippet of this tree because there is no way that if I tried to describe it to you that you would believe this Christmas tree covered in Christmas ornaments. I tell you what, my Christmas tree goals have gone from sort of down there right up there, and I have got a lot of work to do. So I'm going to insert just a little bit of this footage. Is that not the most glorious thing? She sent me the footage and she'd said on the bottom that I'd inspired her to stitch one of the pieces. So just one of the pieces on the bottom, but isn't that wow? Absolutely wow. So like I said, I'll put the link down below, so please go and have a look at the whole footage of this Christmas tree. It's incredible. Right, so I've got a freebie. I have got some stitching that I finished. I've got obviously the advent calendars to show you. I've got another little thing to show you actually as well that I've had for a little while and I just haven't got around to showing, so I'll show that in a minute. I technically finished my little birds that I showed you today, but I've left it on my desk at school, which wasn't very helpful. But I've had lots and lots of comments about that particular pattern, people saying that they wanted to find the kit from Janlin or the chart and they couldn't find it. But it is actually available as a Prairie Schooler chart. It's called Prairie Birds. I'll put the picture of it up here, and I believe it's freely available. So if you liked the charts that I showed yesterday, then you can just go and grab yourself a copy. The kit I had Ada in it, which I took out because I can't stitch on Ada. No, I don't like stitching on Ada, I just can't stitch on Ada using the sewing method. I get sort of like lines and furrows and all sorts of funny things going on. So yeah, I didn't use the Ada and the rest of it was just DMC, so dead easy to get hold of. Dead easy to get hold of. The freebie for today, now I said that you weren't to get used to me stitching the freebies, but I did just quickly stitch this one because it's just so cute and it's small, and I thought I didn't really have any stitching that I'd recently done to show you otherwise. So this actually just popped up today on Facebook and it's from the Nebby needle. So this is the chart. So obviously it says joy, with a wreath of holly leaves in the middle. Now there's one missing. There's one missing, so you've got space to put some kind of charm there if you want to, or you can just stitch in another leaf. So I've stitched it as it is at the moment, and I'm going to find out. I have got a whole bag of Puntini Christmas buttons, and I was actually just looking to see where I've put them. So I think I'm going to have a little look through there first of all. But this is it. It's so cute. So of course I just grabbed a couple of sulky threads out of my stash and stitched it up really quickly. It literally took about half an hour to stitch, and it's really little. This is 36 count, so it is going to be a little bit smaller. And I think I'm just going to make it into just like a little Christmas scissor fob or a little tiny Christmas hanging decoration. This is a piece of summer khaki from the bottom of Nessie, actually. I just found it sort of stuffed in the box, so I thought, oh, that'll do. That's a nice colour. So that is the freebie for today. I will link it down below. I'll have a look around and see if it's available anywhere else other than Facebook, because I know not everybody's got Facebook, but if not, I will link in. Well, I'll obviously link in the Facebook anyway, but I'll link it in. So that is the freebie for today, and as I said, it is super quick. It's one of those little freebies actually that if you wanted a gift for somebody, it really wouldn't take very long, and then you could always make it into a larger pillow by piecing some fabric onto the bottom to make it a bit taller or a bit bigger if you wanted to, or a bit longer, and it would make a really quick, lovely gift. Beautiful. Now, my stitches that my previous finishes, I've picked out 3 today because I've got slightly more than 2 a day. So in no particular order, the first one I've got here is Mill Hill, and this is the Welsh Santa. There's a set of 3 of the Celtic Santas. There's the Welsh, the Scottish and the Irish. So obviously I did this one, which is the Welsh one. I've got the Scottish one to do because my mum's Scottish, and I probably will complete the trio and get the Irish one at some point. And he's just backed with a little bit of velvet. Now I buy sticky back velvet from Amazon. It's basically the same stuff that jewellers buy for covering boxes and things like that for display. So it sticks really well. You can get it in multi-packs, so I bought a multi-pack with browns, beiges, blacks, reds, those sorts of colours in, sort of colours I thought I would probably end up using. And then, yeah, you just stick it on the back with its own sticky and go around it. Really nice finish. It's just got a little beaded top to it. So there's that one, and that's on my IKEA tree that I showed a few floss tubes ago, which actually is just still sat here, so I'll just show you. You can get these from IKEA. It's called a Winter tree, and I'm gonna keep it all next year to hang all my Mill Hill Santas on, ready for next year. I haven't even got past this Christmas yet. My other finish was this one, which was January, When I Think of January, by Puntini. And if you have been following me at all this year, then you'll know that I stitched these specifically to fit onto a spool. So without trying to tie it on, they all fit on a spool, on a big wooden spool. And I'm busy working my way through all of the different months, and I'll get there in the end. So that was January. And my other thing that I finished this time, well, it wasn't even this time last year, but the other thing that I finished last year is this lady. Mary Catherine Harris. Now you will know her by now because all of FlossTube just absolutely loved her and wanted to stitch her. So I've seen her so many times, and every time I see her I absolutely love seeing her. I've seen her on brightly coloured fabrics, I've seen her on neutral ones like I've done mine, I've seen her stitched in black, in grey, and she looks fabulous every single time. So if you're seeing this for the first time, I will put instructions down below of how to get the chart. You get the chart via Erna Hiscock, and you basically send her a PayPal for £5 and she will email you the chart back. And if you don't hear back from her within a few days, just let me know and I can help you out. Perfect. I love her. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. Right, I'm going to show you this other little thing that I've got now. And I bought this. I bought it on eBay and I just think it's so pretty. And it's a very old cross stitch on silk, and it's been mounted onto a board. I'm not quite sure what this is. I wonder if it was like a decorative pillow sham or something that's later been cut down. But on the back it has the name written in pencil. It says Elizabeth Sivers in pencil right along the top there. You probably won't be able to work it out, but that's what it says. So as far as I'm concerned, this is Elizabeth's bird, and I think it's absolutely lovely. And I bought her with the intention of charting her because I just love the colours of the bird, and particularly the yellows, actually, particularly on the yellows. And I do like it on this darker fabric. This is a silk, but I would have to have a look and see if I could find a suitable linen to stitch her on. But she just really caught my eye. So yeah, this is Elizabeth's bird. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Oh, got to mention, I had a message from Teresa Koga on my last FlossTube, and I didn't realise that she was doing her own FlossMas this year. I think she's doing more of a Vlogmas because she's doing it via more of her painting. But if you love Teresa's style, what she produces, how could you not really, then go over and check out her Vlogmas as well. And if you know of anybody else doing Vlogmas, do let me know down below, because I haven't seen as many this year, and I don't know whether that's just kind of the people that I watch more regularly aren't doing them, or whether there's just not as many about this year, but we'll see. Let me know. Right, advent calendars. So this cream from yesterday seems to be doing its job. I'm still here. So, Immortal cream, I better keep using it because I'm still here. Let's have a look and see. No, that's number 5. I picked out the wrong one. There's me trying to be organised, but then realising I can't count. There's number 4. Let's try again. Number 4. It says turn up the glamour. I don't know if I'm ready to turn up the glamour. It would appear that I've gone for kind of post-mortem shades today. I have to add blusher just to look kind of alive. Oh, well, I'm not going to be needing this for a little while. Be Your Nails, no, is that what it's called? Be Your, 'Tis the Season to Sparkle anyway. It's a nails ink. I do like nails ink actually. But that's a really nice kind of, almost like a rusty red. It's not a bluey red, it's more of an orangey red. But as I said, got my sparkle for the next week or so anyway. There we go. And Patchwork Rabbit, number 4. I do like to have a little. Ooh, I can see a little label. Oh, isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Weeks Dye Works Sugar Plum. Now I did not look, I promise you I did not look. That is literally my nail colour. How funny, how funny. Oh my goodness me. That could not be more perfect, could it? Couldn't be more perfect. Right, until tomorrow, stay safe, stay classy.